A great day. I had a wonderful one. I went and got my mani-pedi done. Look how pretty. These are so pretty. But we're not going to talk about my nails. Let's talk about the book. So, Vengeful Gods. I finished it over the weekend, and it is so good. Elliott Rose, chef kiss to you. This is phenomenal. This is a dark romance. It is spicy, and it has explicit scenes in it, definitely. And some of it is gentle, and some of it is not. So, yeah, read the content. Okay, warning. So for all of you, let's do our public service announcement. You're going to find the content warnings under ElliotTRoseAuthor.com, and you need to read them. All right, this book is not a gentle romantic read. It is something that is going to take you through lots of different levels, and it has some issues in here that are not pleasant. Okay, so definitely read them. Now let's talk about the book. So the whole thing is that there's a secret organization, and in that secret organization, there are different powerhouses. Now, the main female character, her name is Fox, and Fox is the daughter of two horrible human beings that have auctions of varied ages, and those two are wretched. So she runs away when she finds out what they're about. When she runs away, she opens up her own tattoo parlor, and she becomes a tattoo artist. Now, the three villains, per se, those three are traumatized from their experiences from that society at a young age. And Thorne walks into her parlor. He knew who she was, and he asked her on a date. When he asked her on a date, he's beautiful. So she says yes. Warning everybody, watch for something beautiful, okay? Not always good. So then when he picks her up, you have Raven and you have Kai. Now, they're there too. So they all go into the vehicle. She becomes medicated, and she ends up waking up in this big, beautiful house on this isolated area that she can't leave. And she has a tracker in her. So they're trying to dismantle that organization piece by piece by piece, and some of the people. Okay. Now, as they're doing all of that, this relationship Fox starts to get into them, right? And she ingrains herself into their world, and they just can't resist. So they become enamored with her. Now, Raven, he's the bad boy. He is the one that fights the hardest from her, and he just gets angry. And she calls him the wolf. Then you have, he rides a motorcycle, a helicopter driver, and he's a boxer, and he's the main bad person for the organization. Then you have Thorne. He's the older one, and he becomes daddy. And he's like the second one to fall for her, but I think he always was, the first one, but whatever. And then Kai, he's the Viking, and they fall for each other too because he's just sweeter, and there's little pieces with it. Now, this book is going to take you on a roller coaster, and as you're going through the roller coaster of the relationships, you're also falling apart throughout that with everything that's happening with the organization. There are some twists in here that you're going to go, what? Are you kidding me? But believe me, in the end, it's going to be okay. So definitely take a look at this book. Let me know if you